Welcome back, YouTube viewers, for another Castle Smashers Let's Play of random-ass games that we found in the back of our closets that you've probably never played before, and we probably haven't either. Although I think in this case, Trent, who's playing today, has played this one.
Hello. I've played this many, many years ago as a kid. Let's see how I go at it.
What is the game, anyway?
Well, it's a side-scroller. It's a side-scroller. You go into like a kid's dream or something like that, from what I remember, and you're versing a whole bunch of shadows and stuff with your gun.
Right, and it's called Heart of Darkness, as you can see. And it's on the PlayStation 1, which means that you'll either need a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, a handy computer. It's quite possible you could get on PlayStation Network, I'm not actually sure though.
Or a hacked PSP.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
I don't really want to watch this intro, do we?
Ah, why not? Amazing Studio probably does not exist anymore.
Actually, I've never heard of them before, apart from this.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember liking this intro. It's like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some pretty cool parts in this game, I reckon. Like, it's got a bit of problem solving and stuff as well, like puzzles and that.
Why are the credits at the start? That's unusual. I guess they assumed that nobody would reach the end.
Well, or maybe like old movies, they have to have the credits at the start. Old game.
Okay, so it was released in 1998, and it also came out on the PC, on a CD-ROM. That's how old this game is. And, let's see, Interplay, the publisher, I'm pretty sure they don't exist anymore. Pretty sure they went bankrupt.
So many games they've actually made.
Oh wow, it's got a Game Boy Advance port in 2001. Oh, but it was never released. That's too bad.
I hope someone actually want to play that now.
Fascinating, perhaps even terrifying. Andy, have you not enough again?
Wow, that's 3D.
Sleeping in
Great
my
PS1.
class in broad daylight.
I suppose that is pretty good for PS1 era graphics.
It's about halfway into the PS1's lifespan here.
It's so long ago,
Yeah.
I can't honestly remember that far back with any clarity.
That looked like he's a bit of a troublemaker.
The teacher is like an evil scientist.
Reminds me of Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, he does a bit, doesn't he?
The
I
doc.
love Christopher Lloyd's awesome, though, rather than creepy.
So I can probably tell this is a bit of a children's game.
So,
But it gets a bit darker, hence the Heart of Darkness. Yeah, I remember being like wowed by this back in the day.
yeah, but a lot of people are wowed by the games they play as kids, and then, I mean, like a lot of Nintendo titles are like that. People played them as kids, and they're like, that was the most amazing thing. And some of them still hold up by today's standard, and some of them are like, you go back and it's like, oh man, how did I ever enjoy this?
I have a feeling I'll enjoy this like I did back then though. But only time will tell.
So apparently it was released to good reviews and critics praised for the gameplay, the stunning visuals and atmosphere, but criticised its weak story and short length and low resolution. Apparently its resolution was low even at the time.
It doesn't say that, does
It actually says that, yes. The game managed to sell 1.5 million copies. Now,
So his dog just got kidnapped?
1.5 million copies for the age was excellent. A game was considered to have sold exceedingly well back in the PlayStation 1 era if it sold more than 1 million copies. I actually remember when Final Fantasy VIII reached 1 million copies sold, like before it had even released, and that was like unheard of, record-breaking sales type thing. Whereas these days, like a game doesn't even make a profit if it doesn't sell, 3 or 4 million copies, because the cost of making it has gone up so much.
That would include all the PC sales and stuff as well. It's the whole game in general.
Yeah, I would assume so. It doesn't have a breakdown of figures. Apparently the developer, Amazing Studio, went bankrupt after the fight in court between all the authors.
Yet the reviews say this doesn't have a very good story plot.
No idea what's up with that.
Come on, activate! Sequence B1WA initiated.
He's got all his gizmos in his treehouse.
Apple, camera.
I like his outfit. It's like really 90s kind of style. The cap and
He's got a handkerchief around his neck. It kind of reminds me of Harvest Moon games. So they always have the handkerchief around the neck.
Oh.
Yeah, they always wear like a blue thing with a handkerchief that's red. So it's,
8, 7, 6,
is that a spud gun?
4, 3, 2,
The laser gun.
And a tinfoil. Made out of it with like a strainer. My god, man, could this intro be any longer?
Hang on, Whiskey. I'm coming.
The game begins pretty soon.
What the heck was that?
Bad stuff kicks out. Now imagine if all these cutscenes were done on a Game Boy Advance. How that would look.
It'd be like sprite based.
I know.
Highly compressed video.
Well, the guys that did the highly compressed video for the Game Boy Advance are now owned by Nintendo because they've done such a good job of it.
Oh, it's like Modi chip.
Yeah, Moby Clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did all of the video compression on like Chrono Trigger DS and Dragon Quest 9 DS and like billions of games. I think any cutscene was done using their software, and they're now owned by Nintendo and did quite a lot of work on the Miiverse stuff and the eShop and all that. It's got that pre-rendered CG background, which were all the rage at the time, thanks to games like Final Fantasy and Donkey Kong Country.
This is the first
That laser gun thing is pretty cool.
Oh. I just like all these little subtle things in the background. You have to be careful.
It's like
with all
the
these.
vines and things that are hanging down.
Yeah.
And you mean like the shadow monsters that are hanging around? Oh, you're getting...
This was a good mechanic as well. You got to shake off these guys,
Yeah.
or else they'll start eating you.
So, what exactly are they?
From what I remember, yeah, just shadows, Army of the Darkness.
Yeah,
Here
right.
we go. These.
I
Back in
freaking
the
love
da-
that
oh.
movie, Army of Darkness. You're getting eaten again, man.
I remember this start being pretty hard.
Go all the way to the left, and then shoot the rock, and...
Then run.
Oh, okay, well you can do that.
I think the checkpoints are okay here. Yep. checkpoints are pretty forgiving. I just need to chip away at these guys.
Yeah, there's that bloody many of them. Quick, he's gonna get you. There you go.
Good.
We're playing another game.
I'm not sure
that
what
involves things getting on us and having to shake them off. It was me with the giant cockroaches last week.
More believable though.
That one's like flying and they're making like monkey moves.
I haven't seen many games that just like chucks you straight into it. There's like this many enemies from the get-go.
Well, you know, old games are traditionally a lot harder than games in this day and age, because in this day and age they sort of want many people as possible to play the game and enjoy the game. So they make the barrier of entry sort of low, whereas back then games were made by nerds for nerds. And they're usually really short, so they're really hard to compensate. You know,
These guys are coming out at me. I don't think I can kill them. Oh, my memory's like really bad on this game.
we should count how many times you die.
There should be some death counter up the top.
Yeah. Does this
Here we go.
does this game have like a lives thing?
No, unlimited continues and lives and stuff. So they can up the difficulty a bit
The
more.
ganking continues. You're just getting destroyed by these shadows, and they do all sorts of terrible things.
Here again. It would be great if we could get past this canyon bit.
even you know, 12 years ago. You really suck. Here's a hint.
This is how to jump. Oh. Oh no.
You certainly need that advice. Because even like 10 years ago, checkpoints in games were a problem. It seems like something developers never quite figured out how to do well.
Oh, this guy up here. Let's get him. Take him out. There we go. And this guy here I reckon's going to get me. If I run up there.
Well, shoot him from the bottom. Can you do that? No, he's like hiding behind the rock.
It's down here.
Just avoid that path. Ooh, dark scary cave. Then totally go in there.
No, I can't get in there.
Oh,
It's like a blank wall.
that's just silly.
I just don't want to die because then I'll go back. I know how to do it now.
That makes him jump.
No. There we go.
Yeah. Then the other
Don't
one.
get replaced.
The other one tries to take its place. See, that's some cool problem solving there.
Yeah.
Subtle.
Like I said, I like how it just throws you into it. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got your gun in your hand.
I'm like defenseless now.
Oh, he. Well, that's terrible. It'd be nice knowing you, Trent. No. I love the sprite animations though. They're really well done. Like both the kid and the monsters or the shadow things.
Yeah, then you got to run, and these things don't like the light.
And then it's like a really heavy contrast with the CG backgrounds with the sprite work monsters.
I actually still think it looks pretty gorgeous.
Art direction, nice, but despite that, it's still starting to look a bit dated, I think.
Well, you can't see any detail in his face.
Yeah, not enough pixels.
See, look at that animation right there.
I think
When he swings?
Yeah, like it's really well detailed. It looks really fluid and quite realistic.
Well, maybe not like that.
Good job. My god, loading screens. Ugh.
Oh, don't take that one at least.
No, loading screens have gotten longer as time has progressed.
Yeah.
There's sometimes like
More
if you're
processing power means more.
Come on. Was it if you're trying to load a PlayStation 3 game off the disc and you don't have it installed to hard drive, it can take so long.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's the same on the Xbox if you're loading from disc and not hard drive. Ironically, that's actually the reason why they have hard drives, is because both companies sort of knew that their disc drives were ridiculously slow. And that's also the reason why the Wii U does not have a hard drive, because its disc drive is incredibly fast.
Something's gonna happen here.
Yeah, you're gonna die again.
What do I need to jump over? Go. I think I needed to run and jump. Oh, back down the bottom again. I at least hope we can get past this canyon area within the first hour.
I don't know, man. I don't know if anybody is going to watch this video for an hour. I'm already bored and want to go do something else.
Oh, you'd hate if like the whole game was just like this. But I remember when this game came out, they actually gave you 3D glasses, I think.
Oh,
because there's like 3D segments at the end.
Oh wow, like red-green 3D.
Yeah,
Not like 3D like we have it today, but with the crappy glasses. The red-green.
Oh yeah, just the
cellophane. That's
yeah. I think it is pretty much the cellophane stuff though.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. I think I need to jump here. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You think you're dead, but not.
This is actually, it almost plays a bit like a point-and-click adventure as well as a side-scrolling shooter. Because, yeah, you've got that sort of problem-solving thing, and it goes screen by screen. Which is very, very similar to old point-and-click adventures.
Alright. Yeah, I'm glad these checkpoints are like so good.
You were complaining about them 10 minutes ago.
Here we go. There we go.
I wonder what made those giant skeletons.
I'm getting pretty close to the top here. Just wham into the wall. Here we go.
You made it! Woo!
Can you actually see that blurriness of it being a video?
Yeah.
It's still.
Yeah.
So I think we see the main villain here.
So I remember playing Final Fantasy VIII on the PlayStation, and it moves seamlessly from sort of in-game to cutscenes sometimes, and yeah, it's probably more noticeable these days, but back then I was like confused because I didn't know.
You didn't know whether you were supposed to be playing it or not.
Yeah, because and it would also happen pretty frequently.
Remember this pink guy was the comic relief.
Oh, okay. Because he gets okay. Splattered all the time. Oh, he's the bad guy Starscream.
But you know how much I enjoy slaving for you. I could say I'm a jerk and a bloodthirst, but I love being right here. Oh, Master, the money's not great, but I've managed to find you the perfect present, an offering to show you my undying devotion.
Silence! Now what have you got in the sack?
I'm actually kind of surprised that there's all this voice acting in it, because it was not particularly common for there to be so many cutscenes of voice acting that was this generation.
Well, I don't think there's a lot of this throughout the whole game. It's mainly just to set up the plot.
Well, PlayStation 1... Are you aware of the history behind the PlayStation 1?
Particularly.
Oh, okay. When Nintendo was developing the N64, they actually paid Sony to design them a game system, which they later on said, no, we don't want to. And that system that Sony had designed, they ended up releasing as the PlayStation 1. And Nintendo didn't want it because Miyamoto hates loading screens.
Yeah.
He really, really hates them. So they stuck with flashcards, which are way faster, but they
Less
also
space.
had less space. Like, I think the biggest N64 games were like 60 megabytes, whereas a CD-ROM had 700 megabytes. And the games, as you know, like Final Fantasy 7, 8, were like 2 or 3 discs.
Yeah.
So a lot of people chose to develop on the PlayStation 1 over the N64 because they had all of that extra space to play with and they could put voice work and cutscenes into the games.
It's like higher production values.
Yeah, they could. And I mean, this was sort of the start of that age where technology in video games started to progress really quickly, and so all the developers were, really like trying to push how far they could go with graphics and whatnot. I mean, and at the time, PC games were already getting really, really good, so they were eager to bring some of that to the console space.
This is looking a bit like Pitfall.
Yeah, or like Commander King.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, are you gonna drown?
Nah.
Oh, okay, you gotta like duck under the water to avoid the cliff. That's cool.
I really want to show off some death scenes here.
Well, there you go.
I actually wasn't.
Oh, did it just like snap his spine in half?
I think so.
Holy crap!
Because there's like
The bad thing like bent you backwards.
There's so many different ways to die in here, which you could.
Yeah, see,
you're focusing
there
too
goes
much.
the neck. He just like yank.
So I think I was saying, oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
the
get
water's
in
not
deeper.
deep enough there.
So like I was saying, I think looks a
How
bit
long
like
can you
a
hold your
kiddie
breath,
game.
or can you like drown if you stay under there too
I
long?
think it's forever. I don't really want to wait and find out. Oh, I was a bit lucky.
I think the screen change transition like saved your ass.
Yeah. So now the light will kill these guys. Yep.
Yeah,
That one could have just turned around.
not particularly bright, are they?
Should I go up or down?
Go up.
Yeah, I remember playing this at my mate's place back in the day, and he'd hook up his hi-fi system and stuff.
Ooh,
and
hi-fi.
get all the bass going. You can hear all the creatures in the background. So that'll probably save me later.
That's right. People having like big speaker setups with their television was more common back then than I think it is these days. People tend to have like small speakers, if any, these days. Or at least in my experience.
Okay. Well, that thing didn't help.
It's a giant piranha plant. Oh, you can go down if you want to avoid the piranha plant.
Yeah, but I think I need to actually go up here. Because say if I go upwards, that guy's probably going to get me.
Oh.
See, now I need
He's got some reach on him.
I should be paying a bit more attention to this.
It's hard to play and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was sort of lucky last week because the bug game is really shit and slow. So even if it takes a couple milliseconds longer to like do an action, it doesn't matter so much.
Yeah. I forgot how much concentration you need for this game. Oh, double jump. Alright, so...
Oh yeah, he does like a little spinning somersault thing.
Alright, so that... Oh, I thought
Oh,
that
and then
would
you died again.
I thought that would distract him.
Jeez, Trent.
Jeez, this was easy as a kid.
Yeah, I swear I was a better gamer when I was 6 than I am now.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, you can go
I can keep
further.
going up. So that's why I need to kill this guy down here.
So that you can jump down later.
Well, so that guy won't get me on the platform above. See, now it's just hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, it isn't immediately obvious where the screen scrolls, is it?
Yeah, because he'd be waiting for me just here.
Mm.
I'm tempted to run. Uh-oh.
And more of the
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
things. Oh, look at that, he didn't die.
These things here give off light.
Yeah. Oh, so they go up the tunnel and make it bright up there.
Yep. So I need to let off a bunch of them.
So they actually go up the tunnel,
Yeah.
and then you can see in the room. Puzzle solving.
So good. Like every screen has pretty much had a puzzle.
Mm.
There we go. And now they'll be busy with these things.
Eating those. Yeah, you gotta wait for them to start munching though, right? Yeah, because it's still trying to snap at you.
Are they going to eat them?
I don't know. The other one did, but these ones just seem content to chill out. Oh,
There we go.
There we go. Now you gotta wait for the other one to do it.
Get one. Get one. Oh,
no! Too bad.
Oh, so close there. Oh, back to here again. Too close. I don't know about you, but this would be something I'd love to play in full.
What, you mean like a 3-hour thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go read a book in the other room.
Oh, probably not today. Maybe another time. Alright, so hopefully this thing can... Hopefully they can both catch him now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the AI. They're not immediately...
There we go.
Alright, so don't accidentally fall into the thingy.
Yeah, I think I need to wait for some of these things to...
Buzz over. So what's everybody on YouTube playing at the moment? Is it all new games? There's tons of new games coming out at the moment, being holiday season. Or has anybody stopped to go back and enjoy some retro games?
What are you playing at the moment?
Well, BlizzCon was just on. And they were talking about, there's a new expansion for World of Warcraft and a new expansion for Diablo, and they've got 2 new games coming out. One's a card game, and the other is their own sort of Dota clone, which is probably going to play very similar to the old Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne maps that the genre originated from. And so I went back to play some Diablo 3 because I got all excited for the expansion, and they're getting rid of a lot of the shit that people hated about Diablo 3 originally, and then adding in a bunch of stuff that people requested. And also playing the demo for Bravely Default on 3DS, since that's coming out soon.
Okay.
And yeah, the demo has some quests that aren't in the main game, and like your progress in the demo transfers over, which is really kind of cool that they're doing that with demos these days. That you can sort of start playing, or at least get a reward for having played it. Like even Nintendo's been doing that with some of their games for a while now. Like Mario Kart Wii had a character that unlocked if you had a save game for Mario Galaxy, and it looks like they're doing it again with Super Mario 3D World.
I did not know that with Mario Kart.
It's how you get Rosalina. You have to have Super Mario Galaxy save.
Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah,
I just jumped straight past him.
At least you made it past that screen finally. If we're lucky, there's a checkpoint here. You trying to get rid of that?
Oh, here we go. This can't be good.
Down he goes.
I think he would have cracked his neck that first time.
Broken his coccyx. My ass. My broken ass.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to hate me saying this, but I bought Rayman Origins on 3DS.
Well, Rayman Origins itself was a good game. I thought the 3DS one was a bit of a waste because all the beautiful graphics are like down-resed to 3DS resolution.
Yeah.
So it's just, you're not going to get the full experience of the game. There's no reason why you can't get it.
See, now that's just awesome. Grabbing the stick and then putting it in this thing's mouth. Yep. Bit of a Jaws moment here.
What is it, a giant like alligator leash thing?
Yeah.
So you've been playing Rayman Origins on the 3DS,
Yeah.
and is it good?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Did you get this because you enjoyed playing Rayman Legends on my Wii U last week?
Well, I have Origins on PC, but I just want
okay.
that portability. This guy looked a bit like Dan here, sniffing things all the time.
Thanks, Trent. Real nice. You make me feel pretty.
So we've probably been playing for about 30 minutes now. Yeah, about 30 minutes, and we've seen about 2 or 3 different areas.
I'm still impressed by these cutscenes. They're really good.
So this guy sort of now reminds me a bit of like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm having that sort of depressed and sad feeling that I get whenever I watch Star Wars Episode 1.
And he's a bit dopey as well. Wearing a nappy looks like as well.
It does look like a nappy. I was thinking that before.
Got some some leaky problems. It's a good way to change scenery there. Just get dropped from a flying Jar Jar.
I suppose now that, okay, so that introduces different environment.
Wow.
Oh, whoa! There's just a shoe left. Let's see that again.
Oh, I want to get out of here.
Oh, okay, I kind of enjoyed watching the fireball.
Alright, let's just see what happens here if I go.
And there's just a shoe.
Alright, so I think the thing I need to do here is stay as low as I can. There'll probably be some fish in here that'll come and get me.
Finding Nemo.
This does not feel like it's controlling well.
Oh, really? Is it all clunky, is it?
It's very slow.
Alright, how was it when you were on land?
On land it's actually okay. Like, if you actually run and then make him stop, you can feel that the momentum keep taking him.
The inertia thing, yep.
Jeez, what do we...
Not that.
No, I reckon I have to do something when I go down.
You probably have to, like, tug on the glowing thingy.
Alright, let's find that glowing thingy you're talking about. Yeah, like... Oh, here we go.
Oh, well,
What's
there's
that?
another screen there.
Oh,
There's a glowing thingy, tug on it.
This is,
It's kryptonite.
I think I can actually shoot. I remember that gives me some sort of powers, because I don't have my gun anymore.
Yeah, the monster ate it. Oh, that reminds me of that spot in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES with the seaweed. I just had like this twitch in my eye because I thought we were suddenly playing that.
There we go.
Cool, so now you can throw electrical glowiness.
Where do I throw it?
Throw it up. Nope. Try jumping. Try charging it. No, not charging it like that. I mean like charging your shot.
Oh. I don't think I can charge.
Nope. Jumping, crawling. Nope.
Oh. Do I need to...
What about those vines in the foreground, or the shadowy vine things? No? Can you shoot that in the water?
No, I can't.
Yeah, okay, so when you're swimming, you can only swim.
There was nothing in here. Oh no, that closes up.
Oh!
It's all closed now, so I
Right, so you're like stuck in here until you can figure out the puzzle. This is one of the pitfalls of like the old style sort of adventure / puzzle games. You could get stuck on a room and just not figure out what to do for days and days and days. And of course, the internet wasn't a thing, or wasn't as much of a thing back then.
Well, I reckon I
You
got.
can aim it. That's cool.
I reckon I got to shoot something.
About that way. No, behind you that way.
This way.
Yeah, is there anything that you can shoot over that way? Like up a bit maybe?
I can't see anything apart from the rocks.
Can you like jump and shoot down?
No. Here we go.
Ooh, what was that? Whoa,
Oh,
you figure
okay.
out the charge shot.
Yeah, I held down circle and then press triangle and it charges up.
Aha!
Or I can just press triangle.
There we go. Yeah, there was a charge shot.
It's good to mash buttons sometimes. So seed.
Or an egg. That's a seed.
Seed.
That's cool. You have the power of life. Kryptonite.
Well, that could have been dangerous.
Are they
Oh, I know
piranhas?
what I have to do here.
Oh, they're shadow things.
Float over. Actually, I wonder what happened if I fall in there.
Oh, you want to show off the death?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, they eat him. Little, like, piranha thingies.
Just disintegrate.
If this game was made using today's graphics, it'd probably get, like, an R rating. Like, in Australia.
It's pretty brutal.
Or it'd just get, like, an MA rating. But you never know. The OFLC is kind of crazy in Australia at the moment.
Just have this guy in the next Mortal Kombat.
Like, the R18 rating came in, and, like, they just went R18 crazy, and, like, all of these games that were formerly MA became R. That's fair enough, because a lot of them probably should have been, but then there were ones that, like, didn't really deserve the rating that got rated R. It was like, they just did it because they could.
I wonder if this kid has a name.
You know what, that's the kind of thing that was probably in the instruction manual. But we don't have that.
We do not. Oh, no.
Lost to the ages. Oh my god, you just got eaten by like a sea anemone or something.
Nothing really likes to eat his shoes.
Probably smell.
I can't shoot him. Can I? Sway? Yes. This doesn't help with the controls either. Uh-oh.
Swim! Go faster!
Oh! That should have grabbed onto his
Feet. And the hitboxes are obviously a little wonky, non-specific.
You can see with the D-pad here. Alright, here's this going to work.
You're using like a weird third-party PS2 controller as well. Do you find that D-pad better than the standard one?
I find it much better than the standard.
It kind of looks like a flat joystick.
Oh, it's so much better.
Uh-huh.
Yet it still feels bad playing this. I don't think I'd have any much luck.
As much as I love the PS3 as sort of my favourite current gen console, I really wish I could plug my Xbox 360 controller into it and use that.
Okay.
My thumbs get so bruised playing, Dead or Alive with the D-pad on the DualShock 3. It's terrible.
I've been using a 360 controller on the PC recently. I'm used to all the Nintendo setup with the X, B, Y, and A.
Oh yeah, so having the button down the other direction.
Yeah, I find myself pressing the wrong buttons and like killing myself in some games.
A lot of my friends are Xbox fans, and so whenever they get on the Wii U, like that drives them bonkers because they're forever pressing back instead of accept. And I do the same thing when I'm on a 360 as well.
Now, this part looks like I need to be a bit precise.
And the PlayStation 3, it can be a little bit weird sometimes because most Japanese games, circle will be accept and X will be back because those are actually the Japanese symbols for yes and no.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the West, because we don't have that sort of symbol recognition, then they tend to put X as accept.
Yeah. I've actually got my setup on PSP to be the Japanese way.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a bit weird.
The currents are pushing you into these things, isn't it?
Yeah, well...
And it's already really clunky.
Oh, I can see. This one's pushing it out. And this one's sucking me in.
Yes! You
Okay.
lived, except I think you need to go to the left.
Yeah. I thought the one on the left was sucking me in, but it wasn't.
No, it's pushing
I
you.
need to go up. Great soundtrack here.
It's atmospheric. It's like the silence of the depths and whatnot.
Blub, blub, blub.
Maybe they just ran out of production money. After all those cutscenes earlier.
All this animation took a bit out of them.
No, but I'm getting like huge like nervous twitch flashbacks of the dam level at the start of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES, which was probably one of the biggest frustrations of my early childhood. Was that particular level, because it had seaweed kind of like this, and it'd go bzzz, and the screen would flash every time you touched it, and again it had like clunky swimming mechanics that were really slow and bad, and you also had like an oxygen meter as well, to make things worse, and yeah.
Alright, now here's an interesting one. We've got that claptrap thingy up there.
Oh yeah, and that's
Snake, and this thing's pushing upwards, so I need to... Whoop, whoop.
be careful and
There we
stay
go.
out of the water, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Gauntlet.
Exactly what I don't want.
Yes!
Go!
First try! Woo!
Oh, and then just something will randomly come out and kill me here.
And you'll have to do it again, because checkpoints, how do they work?
I'm just waiting for this guy's shadow to come out and kill him. Oh no.
You probably
That
kind of
didn't
have
work.
to just run jump. No.
Alright, let's try timing.
Can you shoot them with your zappy thing?
Oh yeah.
You've got that now.
I forgot I had that. I didn't charge one. Oh, it just takes it out briefly.
Take it out briefly
No, that-
and then run jump.
Well, that looks like something I can hold on to though. Yeah.
Ah, you can grab the wall.
There we go.
Oh. Great success.
Oh.
Ah, there's another one hiding there.
I was pointing to the left.
Yeah, so did I. Trial and error. At least the game is not too bad with its checkpoints.
And this is me making these errors now. I just can't grab the grab it. So I'll take out this guy. Yeah. Oh no, I'll take out this guy first.
So, do you think that there is much value in going back and playing some of these older games, especially if you're like a new gamer that's only been playing games for a couple of years?
See, I just feel this is like an unappreciated gem at the moment. I never hear anyone talking about it.
I'd never heard of it until today.
Oh,
Actually,
it just jumped up onto the land.
when you originally said, "Oh, we're gonna play Hearts of Darkness," I was like, "Oh, my old friend really likes that game," and then I was thinking of a game called Shadow Hearts, which was also on the PlayStation 1, and it's a JRPG. And apparently, it came out around the same time as one of the Final Fantasies, and it's really similar, but my friend reckons it's superior in every way,
Okay.
except for perhaps the quality of the cutscenes. Quick, can I get you? Good, yep. Ah!
Oh, wait, I know what's going to happen when I hit this. But I think I need to do that.
Because
So I can kick this back. And get two of these things going. Well, it's got something to do with the water current.
Just set one off just to see what happens. Because if there's a ground... Oh, you're dead now. If there is a platform there, when you knock the other seed over, it'll roll over to the other side of the screen.
That's what I'm thinking.
Rather than falling into the water. So just set that one off before you get the other seed.
I don't... No, I need the other one to knock it so it can go on land, so I can plant it.
Oh, okay, so it won't actually grow in the water.
No.
Oh. Maybe you need to get 3 seeds. Because there's another plant on the right-hand side of that screen.
There is?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, there's that one over there. What happens if you zap it? And then you just knock that off somewhere. That was probably meant to go in the water. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't that suck if you just like wrecked the puzzle? It's like can no longer complete.
Wouldn't you hate if you did that in real life and you had to kill yourself to reset it?
Well, thankfully video games are not real life, even if they are in some cases highly photorealistic.
If it was precise. Yeah.
Have you seen screenshots from PS4 and Xbox One games?
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah, I was on a Reddit or NeoGAF thread, I can't remember what. Looking at the screenshots people have been taking from games, because it hasn't come out in Australia yet, which is where we're recording this, but it's out elsewhere in the world, and people are really enjoying it. And aside from marveling at the graphics jump, there's also the amusing comments from people posting like Wii U screenshots, and then other people like, Wii U is not this shit. Getting all butthurt because for some reason they decide
graphical capabilities. It should be more about when they're released, I guess, in terms of what the next generation is.
Well, see, generations, as far as it goes as well, is something that's been defined by consumers, and then we've sort of expected the companies to adopt it. But the companies have many other things in mind when they're designing these systems. Like apparently, I think it was the Xbox One was originally going to have way less RAM than it currently has. But Microsoft went and spoke to game developers at some of the bigger companies, and they went, "Oh no, if you have only that amount of RAM, like you're done.
Okay.
You might as well get out of the industry." And I was like, "Wow, that's really harsh."
Well, I figured out where I could go.
It was like the Wii. Like, the Wii only has like the same hardware that the GameCube has.
Okay.
It's got like an extra 30% clock speed, which is probably used by calculating all of the Wii remote gyro stuff, and it's otherwise pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's still considered next generation.
Yeah. But, I mean, Nintendo sort of got away with selling the same sort of hardware architecture for more than 10 years. A huge markup. And considering Nintendo like to stay sort of 5 years behind the technology bell curve, then the Wii was using 15 plus year old technology.
I wonder if I can run past this guy.
Probably crawl, maybe?
Oh, the Games Master right here.
Yes.
Well,
what did you do? Oh, you broke it. It's okay now.
this is really weird.
Like widgety grubs or something.
They just explode.
They pop like balloons.
So is this something that you think you would like to play a full playthrough one day? Or do you reckon it's maybe a bit too slow paced?
What you mean is like a let's play, or for me personally?
For you personally.
Probably not this specific game. Like, there are newer games that are very similar to this. Double Fine released a game called The Cave, which this reminds me heavily of. Well, of course, this predates it by like 10 years. People still make these sort of adventure point and clickish type things. They're on a bit of a resurgence at the moment, even. Honestly, no, I don't think I would play this myself.
Oh, I see what's going on here. I release the rock, which makes the current go. These things are chasing after me. Now when I drop the seed down, it'll knock it over from the current. So remember to duck here. Oh. He's going in.
So the only reason I wouldn't play this, though, is because I've already got such a long list of games to play.
Okay.
Like, I've got a good dozen games, like, sort of to buy on the PlayStation 3 already. That I've just been meaning to get around to for ages. But, you know, there's finally starting to be, like, releases on the Wii U, and the 3DS is doing really well. So I just have not gotten around to playing them.
See, I like really want to start getting into some of these older games that I remember that I used to like, but it's just finding the time for them.
Yeah, well, when you work and whatnot, like, it's really hard to find the time, and that's why you always end up with a backlog. I mean, there's always articles and blogs about the gamer backlog, or the pile of shame, which is that pile or list of games that you've paid for and you've got, and you've just not played them. And people, like, especially a lot of people these days, because the average age of a gamer is now like 30. It's ridiculous. It's really high. Like, I remember when I was in high school, it was like 24, and now it's 30. And more people are gaming as well. So, you know, people that are 30 probably have families and jobs, and so they buy these games and then they take like months to finish them, and so that it just piles up.
Yeah. I like how you really need to think ahead with this puzzle here, because I had to get that seed from before, so I passed it to there.
The puzzles are getting more complex, and now you need a fourth seed. So how are you going to get that fourth seed?
I reckon I need to take down this one here.
Yeah, we'll jump back onto the middle platform. Can you jump on?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
And I'll just kick that out there.
Yeah, and that floats over.
Oh, no!
Oh, you died.
No!
Oh, game over. Slip of the thumb. Ain't that the way?
So do you want to wrap it up, or you want to see me complete this puzzle?
Let's complete the puzzle, and then we'll wrap it up. This is a rather complex puzzle.
Yeah.
Requiring both some skill with the controls, but also a lot of thinking. I wonder if the game gets much more complicated than this, or not. So,
Well, from what I can remember, there's like puzzles where you need to be really fast and then sort of stop in a sudden moment and then like try and figure out a puzzle quickly.
it sounds like the kind of thing that would frustrate me to no end.
See, now this is just frustrating me a little bit now. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know what I'm supposed to be doing, yet I'm not doing
Are
it.
you going to get angry? Get a bit rage quittish,
I'm
perhaps?
I might.
You're going to throw your third-party PlayStation
I might
controller
just-
at the wall?
No.
Oh, you died again! Oh my god.
I might just have to throw this at your TV.
Oh, not my TV!
It's bringing out the real heart of darkness within me.
Puzzle games, that's what they're good at. Nothing brings out the rage like puzzle games.
And, I think I didn't grab onto that last time.
Still works.
Alright, I'm gonna get up there.
You can do it. You can do it. Oh,
no.
you didn't.
Oh.
Giving you the hints again.
Oh. I know I need to use all the seeds. I'm trying to use all the seeds. Oh, one of these things would just kill me and give me a complete game over, as in you can't play this game anymore. It's just locked you out.
What was it last week with Bug Island? I died and I was like, all right, well that's the end of this.
Yeah, that was your rage quit, yeah?
Yeah, but it was also at a good moment. I think we got through the first boss battle, and
Yeah.
there aren't really any boss battles in this.
No, I don't think so. It's just those. It's mainly just the puzzle solving and
Maybe step back before jumping. Oh, no, never mind, you got it.
then I need to. I'm just waiting for myself to hit the wall here.
Woo!
All right, so on that
Yeah, congratulations, Trent.
On
You
that note
finished the
there-
puzzle.
I'll kill myself and we'll end this thing.
Giving up on life. Oh dear. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Heart of Darkness on the PlayStation 1, made by a developer that is now bankrupt, apparently because of lawsuits resulting from the game, even though it's actually a pretty good game for the age. My name is Dan. Trent was playing today. I'll see you next time.
Really fun playing. See you guys.